Hello everybody, so welcome, subscribe if you're new to my channel. We are going to be making some ice cream mint chocolate chip cookies. These do not have any ice cream in it, it's just going to be tasting like the mint chocolate chip ice cream. And the idea of the person that I had gotten this idea from is Rosanna. And I'm pretty sure I am pronouncing her name wrong. In fact, I love her so much that I have her cookbook. So, no, I am not getting paid for any of this. I am just showing you that I do watch a lot of people on YouTube. I do. And Ro is one of my absolutely favorite. She's just ecstatic about everything. And her last video, well, a couple of videos that she had posted was some, of course, the mint chocolate chip ice cream cookies. So we are going to be chopping up these Andes candies, and we are going to be putting them into pretty big slice, or like pretty big little chops, is because you want to see it in the cookie itself. So I'm going to get started with that first, and I'll show you everything else that's over in this area. Okay, so I have these all crushed up. See, they're pretty large slices. Okay, so now we are going to be mixing in all the wet ingredients. So as of right now, I have my stand mixer right here, and we are going to be putting in our butter. Oh, and also the Andes candies, about 5 ounces, and I was guessing around 32 of them. Ro, on the other hand, on her video, she was guessing about, well, 27. We all saw that. So, and also check out the little iCard, because I'm going to be linking her video up there and along with at the end of the video. Then we're going to be mixing in the brown sugar and the granulated sugar. Okay, now we are going to be scraping down the sides, and with the eggs, we have 2 eggs. We're going to be mixing them in one at a time, and don't forget to scrape down the sides after each time that you mix it. There's one. Not a whole lot got on the side, so I'm not going to worry about mixing or like scraping down the sides at all. 2. Okay, now I'm going to scrape down the sides because a little bit of the egg and the butter on the side. Okay, now we are going to be adding in our peppermint extract. If I can get it open. It is brand new, so I haven't even used it. Again, I'm not much of a peppermint fan, but for you guys, I will try out the cookies. Come on. Give me 1 second. Goodness, that was a little bit of a mess. Okay, we are going to be adding in 1 teaspoon, but before we add in the peppermint extract, we are going to be stirring in the dry ingredients, which we should have done on the video, or the beginning of the video, which I didn't do. So, we're going to be measuring out 1 teaspoon of baking soda into the flour. And we're just going to be doing a little bit of stir. looks about right. Okay. Now we are going to be pouring in the peppermint extract, which is about 1 teaspoon. Then we're going to be putting in our vanilla extract, about 1/2 teaspoon. Definitely smells like peppermint, all right. Whew. Okay. Holy cow. It does smell good. Don't get me wrong. It does smell good. Alright, so now we are going to be adding in our green food dye. And what Ro had used was some mint food dye. This is coming out of a neon set, but about 2 or 3 drops. But you can add it as dark or as little as you want. I'm going to add just a little bit more in. Okay, so I added probably around 10 to 12 drops instead of the 2 to 3. Because now it looks minty green. And I don't want to make it too dark, but this is what mine looks like. Just a little bit. Now we are going to be adding in our flour and our baking soda. We're going to be mixing this on low at first, otherwise you're going to have a huge dust cloud, and that is not going to be pretty. And always make sure that you're stirring down the sides so you can get everything well incorporated. For me, after I added in the flour, it kind of turned into more of like a white. So I'm just going to add a little bit more in. Come on, get off. That always sticks to the whisk attachment. Any of the other attachments for a stand mixer doesn't stick all that much, but the whisk, it absolutely just loves it. Okay, I'm going to add just a couple more drops in. Okay. Now that's green. That's the color that I'm looking for. Don't forget to straighten on the bottom too, because even in a stand mixer, even though you think that it's going all the way down to the bottom, it's not. All right, so now I got that all in. Now I'm going to be folding in the Andes chocolates. And I don't want to crush them in there. I want to make sure that they are stuck in the chunks. So just enough to get those incorporated. That's what I'm going to stop. That looks good. Okay. So now, clean out my mess a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have a cookie pan that's lined with parchment paper. Of course, my cookie dough. In Ro's video, which I really love the idea, I don't have mine out. In fact, I don't think I have one at all. It's a little ice cream scooper, which is awesome. But, again, I don't have one. So I'm going to be just taking a couple of spoons kind of just plopping them onto the pan here. You don't have to, based on this parchment paper, it's not going to stick, so you don't need to spray it or anything like you would aluminum foil if you guys still use that. I do use it, just not as often as parchment paper. I found out what parchment paper is, and when I bake, I use mainly the parchment paper. I don't really like using the aluminum foil anymore. Okay, try to get it off best as I can. Okay, so now, and I'm going to make sure that I only do it in 6, is because with the baking soda, they are going to spread. And that looks about right. Depending on how big or small you make them, it's just going to vary on how much the batter is going to be making. Or I know on Rose's video, she said that it's going to be making, it's a really big cookie. I'm going to take some of that away. That it usually makes about 2 dozen, but again, it just depends on how big you make the cookies. Mine are going to be partially big, so it might not make 2 dozen cookies. So I'm going to bake these in a 350-degree oven for 8 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so being how I need to start getting my kids ready, I am going to be trying out my first batch right here. I just pulled them out of the oven. I have another batch already going in the oven. And again, I only bake these for 8 minutes, and they look amazing. I would normally let these sit just for a little bit longer, but my kids are starting to get a little cranky, so I just got to get going. So this is what they look like. A little bit golden brown on the bottom. So when you break it open, yum, so moist and delicious. Okay, so again, I'm not much of a peppermint fan, so but I'm sure these are very good. Yum. Are definitely pepperminty. You can definitely taste the Andes candy in there, which gives it that like hint of chocolate in it. These are really good. Just want to show you that shot. Look at that. Yeah. They're really good. Thank you, Ro, for sharing your video. And anyone that's new to my channel, please share my video. Give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below on what you would like to see next. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.